We have a few questions that we think you guys might be wondering about, so we'll ask those down the line first, and then we'll open it up for questions. And we also brought a fun little script, and we're going to invite you guys to come up and voice act with us if you would like. Oh, yeah. All right, so I got 3 parts, so get hyped for that. And one of them is actually a boy. Yeah! Okay. So we'll start with Jen in terms of introductions.
Hi, I'm Jen, or MemJ0123 on YouTube, and I guess I'm mainly known for doing an impression of Princess Celestia in Silly Philly Studios. I'm also working on Journey of the Spark, and I've done hey there, and and I've done various other smaller projects and songs, and yeah, that's what I do.
I'll take that back. Hi. Okay, so my name's Meredith Sims, and most people know me for voicing either Twilight or Fluttershy. I did Twilight for Fighting Is Magic. I do a lot of Fluttershy for Silly Philly Studios. I do both of them for Journey of the Spark. A lot of little projects, and I was also Snowdrop for Silly Philly Studios.
Hi, I'm Hannah May, or my real name's Hannah Trusty, and my badge says Hannah Trusty, Hannah May, so you can take your pick. But I'm well known for Luna in Silly Philly Studios. I'm in Journey of the Spark as Luna. I'm in like the vinyl scratch tapes as Berry Punch, and a lot of other like miscellaneous things. And yeah, that's me.
I'm Tay. One of my names is Taylor Rose 16, but my pony YouTube channel is TR Ponies. I do Twilight Sparkle for Silly Philly Studios, and that's mainly the voice I do, Twilight Sparkle. But in Snowdrop, I was also Mrs. Windith, but other than that, it's mainly just Twilight Sparkle. So yeah, that's me.
Hello. My name is Reagan Murdoch, but everybody just calls me Rev here. I'm a Discord voice actor. I'm just going to apologize in advance. My voice is not in the best shape today. But I was Discord in Epic Wub Time. I'm doing it for Journey of the Spark as well. And I was in Twilight the Unicorn as Discord. And I also was technically my own OC in Snowdrop, and I co-wrote the music for that. So.
Hi, I'm the Living Tombstone. Nice to meet you. No, I'm Miley Monty. Trying to think of stuff I've done. I was photo finish in Janimation's Picture Perfect Pony. Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls in Double Rainbow. And Zakura in Epic Rap Battles of Equestria. I obviously won. And yeah, that's mainly it.
Yeah.
I love you.
So that's basically us. Those are the voices we do. But we've got a few questions that we think you guys might be wondering about. So the first one on the list is, what does voice acting in the pony fandom entail specifically? Pony fandom voice acting, for me anyway, I've noticed, mostly female parts, some male parts. But really in pony voice acting, the focus is mimicry over original voices. Acting is still a very big part of that because you have to be able to emulate what another voice actor has already done for that character themselves. But if you want to voice act in the pony fandom specifically, you really have to find a character that suits your natural voice range. And you have to be able to get into your character that way. Like with Fluttershy, you have to kind of be nervous when you voice act. But Twilight Sparkle can be a little bit more confident. So you have to kind of connect with your character like that, I guess.
Yeah, I'd agree with all of that. Voice acting in the pony fandom. Let's see.
It's kind of crazy.
Do everything you can. Try. It may take a while until you find your niche, I guess, or what fits with your voice, and then from there you can even expand to what you didn't think you could possibly do. Like, for example, I started off wanting to be able to do an impression of all of the main 6, but then I found out, I listened to a Celestia impression I did for the first time, I'm like, oh, that's not bad. So I ran with that, and now I can do a few of the main 6, and now I can do Spike as well, and I've done a little bit of Luna and other characters, and it's, you just expand your abilities as you go. Just experience it, have fun with it. Don't even worry about what other people think. It's all for yourself, and just enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree with what they said. I think one thing you can expect if you're voice acting, I mean, I guess in like any fandom, but specifically our fandom, if you're a girl, you're going to get weird comments on things. I think Jen is really knows well what I'm saying. But I think like one of the most important things, like with anything really, is like networking, like making friends. And that's, I don't know, like we're all really good friends, and your friends like help you get into other projects. So it helps to be a nice person.
Yeah, like our multiple SFS takeovers.
Yeah. SFS, this is what happens, guys. You try out for a lot. Keep trying out. Eventually, and this will happen in anything, not just the ponies. If you want to be a voice actor, try out. Eventually, you'll get a part. You'll make friends who are also voice actors. They will tell you about different auditions, or they will tell directors about you, and that gets you more parts. That's what gets your name out there. Making the friends, being a wonderful person as well as a wonderful voice actor. You have to be able to be a nice person to keep going.
And work on a team as well. You have to be
Yeah.
team friendly.
Yeah. Well, in the pony fandom, it's mostly, you don't do it to get paid or anything like that. So it's mostly just to have fun. And in a fandom like this, you just do it. You want to do it as much as possible because it helps you get practice with your voice and stuff. And it helps you, if you actually want to go into the field, it helps you get ready for it. And it helps you figure out what to expect and how to do it, how to voice act and stuff. It offers a lot of practice for you that you're going to need if you want to go into it professionally.
I guess I'll cover some of the points of being a male VA in the fandom, in that there aren't very many because there aren't many guy parts out there. But if you're looking for a voice to do, actually, sometimes people will go for good performances over like exact mimicry. So I would say find a character that really fits your personality. Like me, I'm a gigantic troll, so Discord works out for me. Yeah, just find somebody that you can relate to, see if you can work around in that vocal range a little bit, and even if it's not like a picture-perfect impression, even if it's not perfect, like people will see that you are doing a good job as a voice actor because you naturally fit into the character's personality. And also, if you're a male, you're going to have to really go out there and find projects because a lot of the times they won't come to you because there isn't a lot of demand for them. But yeah, just be looking out and audition as much as you can.
Yeah, it's just about having fun, really. And I'll plug in some sites that if you're interested in like joining in voice acting, like amateurly, then you should join Voice Acting Alliance, VA. There's Voice Acting Club, and there's another new edition called Vocal Loco, which is one run by a few friends of mine who's actually gone into the voice acting professionally now. So it's a cool site. But yeah, have fun, you know. With the personality-wise, some of my characters I don't think I really relate to, but I have lots of fun, and it's all about that, really. Fun, fun, fun.
Stop it. What did I say about fun?
So then the other question we thought you guys might be wondering about is a mixture of what tips do you have in terms of acting, and how do you really find the projects to audition for? How do you get your name out there? We kind of covered this with the first question, but really my tip is don't limit yourself. We all love ponies. We all love My Little Pony. But to be a voice actor, you have to be able to explore your own range as well as explore this particular fandom. And there are so many other parts besides, My Little Pony is a very specific fandom. If you expand yourself to anything else voice acting wise, there are so many more roles open to you, and that will give you the opportunity to practice with your own natural range so that you can make up your own characters, your own voices. And that will also give you experience, like what Jen said. She had to practice a lot to get to the other parts. And through that, she expanded her range. But that was through practicing by herself and not limiting herself just to ponies.
Yeah, exactly what you said. You never know what you can do. And I get this, I get a lot of messages that from people who say they think they might be good at voice acting, and then they try to give examples of all these crazy voices they can do. And that's awesome. But the main thing about voice acting is that you need to be able to act first and foremost. The crazy voices almost, like, they go hand in hand in a way, but they come secondary if they had to be ranked. The acting first, then the funny voices. And even when you just experience more, get into stage acting, film acting, any kind of acting will improve your abilities. And through that, through improving your acting, you can improve your range, which can make you do more funny voices. So yeah, just go for the acting first. That's what makes a good voice actor.
Kind of related to that, I've actually never had any acting experience, like, whatsoever, except for, like, maybe, like, an improv class. But, like, and even if you don't have, like, the resources to, like, go, like, to, like, some professional, like, acting teacher, I don't know, whatever, like, I think the most important thing, like, when trying to voice act is to listen to other people. Like, even in, like, regular conversation, like, listen to how your friend is, like, telling a story, because, like, you can use that if you have a line like that somewhere. And I don't know, like, listening to other, like listening to Tara Strong all the time, that'll help you eventually, and stuff like that. And I also think it's important to talk to yourself. And I don't know, I kind of sound crazy, but I'll just be driving in the car, like, just, like, going on, like, some weird tangent, like, speaking in Luna's voice, and that actually, like, helps, even though I look insane to everyone else.
Just don't be afraid to move around when you're doing it, because, I mean, you're not, voice acting, it's not just sitting there and reading a script. You're not just doing that. You're moving around. You're acting out stuff. So just don't be afraid to, like, flail or anything else. I mean, just the other night I was recording for something and I stopped to take a break, and I was just realizing how much I was waving my arms around and stuff like that. Yeah.
Who needs a workout now?
Yeah. But yeah, also in relation to that, I saw somewhere, I can't remember where, but it's a good point. You want to wear, your clothes matter too. You don't want to wear something that makes a lot of noise, because that'll come across in your recording. So you want to try to dress properly as well.
Or don't.
No, you want to be dressed.
Goodness, Hannah.
I only had, like, 2 hours of sleep last night.
Darn, that's what I was going to say. I don't really have anything.
Oh, all right. Well, it's going back to what Jen was saying. I'd say go to some amateur dramatics classes at high school, school. Like, there's always something going on with drama, so, like, look out for it. And it's also good to socialize with other actors, get tips from them, and stuff like that, really. And I think having a decent mic as well. I know people say it's more about the talent, but it is more about the mic quality as well. So, unfortunately.
A very good, inexpensive mic is the Samson CO1U.
Yes.
That's the one you use, right?
use that
And
one.
I use
love
that
blue
one. And
mics.
it's I would not recommend a Snowball, because the Snowball was good that I had before the Samson, but then it broke very easily. It fell. My father tripped on it and it fell, and the cable got stuck funny in the actual microphone, and it just became useless just because the cable got stuck. So some other system.
But
better.
Blue is a good mic to start out with. I had a Blue Snowball first, still going, but it's also about the room space as well, because snowballs can work in one place and not another. Some people I know made a box, and recently I found out, it's a guy who dubs anime, but I found out he has a snowball. It was weird because I was like, I have a better mic than you home. So weird. But yeah, room space is also good.
Yeah. So have a good setup, get a good microphone, make sure you have space, be comfortable, and act your heart out. That's basically it. And try out. Don't get discouraged by rejection. It happens to everyone, and it's going to happen about 20 times to the one part you get.
Yep.
So this is actually a question that you thought up. What are our favorite warm-ups? So it was your very good idea that we actually show you guys our favorite warm-ups and then lead you in doing those warm-ups with us, because we're going to have actors up here very soon. So do you want to start with your favorite warm-up?
All right, so I'm also a singer on top of an actress. In fact, I was a singer before I was an actress. So I often incorporate my singing exercises before I start with acting. So when I start, I like to do lip buzzes. It's gonna look funny, but it's like that's what it is. And sometimes I go in scales like, or some my highs to my lows like. Or like that. It gets your lips nice and loose, and you can make a lot of funny shapes with it. I don't know, but it's almost like a tongue twister in a way, except it warms up your lips, and you don't feel as restricted in the muscles in your face. Yeah. So if anyone wants to try it, it's a lot of fun.
Do a scale?
Yeah, let's do a scale. All right.
Okay, guys.
Everybody do it.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
That worked out so well.
Good.
Person in front of the other person's like, "Ugh."
And if it tickles your face, yeah. If it tickles your face, you're doing it right.
You should out like
this afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, mine's probably not that fun. But it's cracking up. I can't. They're laughing too hard. He fell on the floor.
Oh my!
Okay. So
I
We're
saw
gonna-
what happened.
we're gonna keep it on. Okay. So mine is also kind of a lip loosening exercise in the form of a tongue twister, and it's actually very funny because I'm going to do something that I do at work all of the time. I work at Disney World, and one of my jobs at Disney World is to run a game, a whack-a-mole game. And since it's in Dino Land, it's dinosaur themed. And this game in particular, everything that I say must be in rhyme. So the name of the game is Wacky Packy Cephalosaur. To warm up, I use that as my tongue twister now. It gets my face ready. I say it 5 times fast. So I'll just go, Wacky Packy Cephalosaur, 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 over and over and over again. Do you guys? Wacky Packy Cephalosaur. The more you hit, the more you score. Come on down, guys. It just takes 1 ticket and 1 ticket only to maybe win a prize in the process. Okay. So, who would like to try that 5 times fast? Okay. All right, guys. 1, 2, 3. Wacky Packy Cephalosaur, Wacky Packy Cephalosaur, Wacky Packy Cephalosaur, Wacky Packy Cephalosaur, Wacky Packy Cephalosaur. Educational and everything.
Well, as Luna, you have to do the Royal Canterlot voice a lot of times. So my warm-up is usually me yelling at my dogs or just yelling at myself. Don't poop in the house! Whatever. But it's key to have controlled yelling, like not screaming at the top of your lungs. But what should everyone yell? Don't poop in the house. Everyone is gonna yell, don't poop in the house, okay? So just
I'm sorry.
I'm glad you invited me to this.
And you have to be able to control it so that your voice doesn't break.
Yeah, don't like not up there. Like just like tell the person in the green shirt all the way back there. You gotta yell at him. Don't poop in the house, buddy. Don't do it. All right, ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't
Poop in the house, buddy.
See, he was nice. He called you buddy.
Do it, not do it.
Do that enough times and you're Luna.
Well, for me, first of all, the very first thing I do is usually I have like Twilight Sparkle has this catchphrase that she says, it's Dear Princess Celestia. And so whenever I'm getting ready to record or whatever, I always try to say that, like, Dear Princess Celestia, That was a terrible impression. But I try to do that, and if my voice isn't sounding right, I usually just start singing. Like, I don't want to sing. I usually it's the My Little Pony songs from the show. I have the songs like in a playlist on my iPod, and so I just start, and I know the words to like every single one. Oh my gosh!
Loser.
And so
I think she likes ponies. Oh my gosh.
Why do you watch a show
Really?
for girls, like little tiny girls, not you? Okay, I actually made her sad. Never mind.
so if we want to, we can all sing the My Little Pony theme song.
Okay.
Okay.
Short.
All right.
A 1, a 2.
A 1, 2, 3.
My
little pony, my little pony. Ah, my little pony.
I used to wonder what friendship could be, my little pony, until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventures, tons of fun, a beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness is easy feat, and
Chaos
magic
makes it
all complete. Yeah, my little pony. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
But yeah, oftentimes after singing, my voice feels ready. So.
Okay, so I'm a big-time choir student, and a very important part of singing in a choir is having the right vowel sounds, because you have to make them very big and very open so that everybody in the room can hear them. So what you have to do is just really open up your throat and get these it's almost like you're yawning, these really big open vowel sounds. And a warm-up that my choir teacher taught me to get that warmed up is saying I love to sing in an arpeggiated form. If you don't know what that is, look up music. But basically it's I love to sing, I love to sing. So basically just really opening up your throat, getting that really big open sound in the back there. Like, again, almost like you're yawning. So do you all want to look like idiots doing vowel sounds? Yeah! All right, let's do it. Could you give a note? My voice isn't very good.
1, a 2.
A starter note. This note we're going to start on.
Oh, yeah.
I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. One more. I love to sing. Very good.
Right, the one I like to do is mostly for the diaphragm, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth for 4 counts. Like in, 2, 3, 4. Normally I do an S sound going out, and normally in 2, 3, 4, and then you let it out for as long as you can, and it works the diaphragm. And yeah, we'll have a go at it. So in for the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, and tss. Let all your air out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Working your bellies, diaphragm. Wow, you're going on for longer than I thought. Very good.
Someone's still going.
I'll make a voice actor out of you. Oh.
But your mouth is open. You're not supposed to. I don't think that's true.
That guy's still.
Very good.
He's turning purple.
Very good lungs.
Please
Yeah.
don't die.
Woo-hoo. Also a good one for the diaphragm if you don't like that. It's just like laughing. Ha 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 ha. I'm sure you like to do that. Working the diaphragm. Oh, very good. Everybody let out a huge laugh. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good. Well done. And I like that. It makes you happy as well. Very good.
So those are really easy warm-ups to get yourself ready in terms of actually saying words so that they don't come out in a blah, 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 which they will still sometimes do. That's always fun for the directors to look through.
That's what blooper reels are for.
Bloopers. So now that you're all warmed up, what we're going to do first is to make sure that we have enough time to do this. We'll do questions after we call 3 special lucky guests up to act the parts. Wait, I haven't even told you who is in the script yet.
What if you get a stupid picture? You want a good
That's not
character,
going to stop
calm
them.
down.
Okay, so there are 2 girl parts and 1 boy part.
If there's any like little kids in the audience,
Are there any
you
little
might get
kids in the
first
audience?
pick. All right. I'm not a little kid. But practically an adult.
I see if there was a hand raised back there. I know you. You're not little.
I'm little.
It's not her little, like 8.
I'm really, really small. Anybody tiny out there? No.
Okay. Well, we were gonna have a little kid come up and practice with us too. But okay. So the first script that I have is a girl's part. This is Berry Punch. Who wants to be Berry Punch?
That one.
I saw that girl with
Yeah,
the
with
red
the suspenders.
suspenders.
Yeah.
You raised your hand first. Yeah. Come on. Woo!
I love your cosplay, by the way. That's really cool.
Dr. Hooves.
Here's your script. If you could just stand right over there until we figure out where we're standing.
Get your
Very
drink
nice.
on, girls.
Okay. This one is. Hold on. Need to find. Okay. This one is the other girl part. This is Lyra. Oh goodness.
But why?
Yes.
Jumping up and down, girl.
Jumping up and down, girl.
That is devotion.
And I'm ready for the sea of hands for this boy part. Who wants to be Big Macintosh? Whoa.
Maybe we should play rock, paper, scissors.
Flip a coin.
Okay. Somebody else pick. I can't pick.
Whoever can rub their stomach and pat their head.
Do it.
Should we do this?
Oh gosh.
You just wanted to get them all to pat their heads and rub their stomachs,
kid.
didn't you?
You right there.
Now give me
There
money.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, cheer for him.
There you go. All right, you 3, welcome. Your parts are underlined. So we have a wireless mic. Okay, the characters all come up in single time, so it's very easy that you guys will be able to pass the mic to each other. Lyra comes up first, then Big Macintosh, and Berry Punch comes up last, okay? So we're going to act these, and when you see your part, act your heart out, okay? Okay. Are we gonna sit while we do this or stand?
Stand.
Well, the mics are down here, so we're gonna have to sit. But
Too bad.
normally, when you act, you would want to stand because that gives you your full register. But sometimes you have no choice. So, oh,
You guys want to come back?
come back here so that the camera can see you.
Yeah.
You guys stand.
Just stand.
stand behind us, okay?
Okay.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, forgive me if this script is not funny at all. I wrote this when I was sleep deprived.
It is funny, I can assure you.
It's funny.
Okay. Anyway. Okay, so this script is called Good Deed Lesson. This is the start. Discord has come to Fluttershy's cottage for a spontaneous visit, and the 2 have just sat down for tea. Suddenly, a knock comes to the door.
Another visitor? I'll be right back, Discord.
Of course. Do get me a spot of salt while you're up.
Of course. Let me just answer the. Oh my goodness!
Good morrow, Fluttershy.
Hope we're not interrupting, but
We took note of Discord's travel and saw he was here for a visit. May we come in?
Oh, of course. I was just serving tea.
Oh, the princesses are here for a little party. Splendid. You didn't happen to bring salt for the tea, did you?
don't you mean sugar?
Sugar in tea? Now that's just silly.
Ahem. Discord, it has come to our attention that although you have promised to use your powers for good, you've been confused for the actual definition of good itself.
For example, replacing my shower gels and shampoos with lime green gelatin.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And you haven't exactly done a good job changing your image to the citizens of Equestria.
So we decided to give you a little refresher course and attempt to correct you how the public views you as an asset to the royal crown.
What?
You're going to go around town performing good deeds today.
Or else.
And a gracious volunteer has offered to photograph the event so that ponies all across Equestria can
Witness the magics!
Photo finish?
Pluto Shy, my former star, my little flower of potential, my shining light in the darks. I'm not here for you. I'm here for new subject. This mishmash, strange, beastly.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush.
I will make him shine, Your Highness. There is no doubt to that. I take him, make him mine.
Flattering as that sounds, I'm not really into the whole Colton John sunglasses look, so...
Come on, Discord. Time for you to go out and be good. In public.
But tea, dormice, cabbages and kings.
Don't worry, Discord. I'll come too. I'm sure it won't be that bad to be nice to ponies other than me, right?
Fine. What am I supposed to do?
Just find someone to help in the town square.
And look beautiful, darling. As beautiful as you can, anyway.
We couldn't throw her down a well or something, could we? That'd be a good enough deed, wouldn't it?
Oh, look, there's some pony.
Don't believe the propaganda! Humans exist, I swear it! I've seen the proof. The signs are in the... Sky! Magic, portals, high school, hands!
Oh, she seems mad, poor thing.
Mad? Oh, this I can do. Oh, little green pony, you speak of hands?
Yes, they tried to shout it away, but hands, these animals with 5 digits, where they can grab objects without their mouths.
Oh? Digits like these?
You have hands! He has hands! Look! You all laughed at me, but look at him! Hands! Hands!
Oh, look, I can pick up flowers and twigs and everything with 5 digits. Isn't it remarkable?
See? Hands! I told you all. I told you! Hands!
Hands? Oh, these aren't hands.
What?
This is a paw, of course. What's a hand? I've never heard that word before.
But...
I think you need to stop frequenting that purple pony stand in the farmer's market. Sorry to make you a bit off in the head. I should know.
But if hands are paws, then paws are hands. Hands, paws. Which is it?
Ah, there. See? Good need number 1.
I'm not sure that was a good deed, Discord.
It seems more that you have driven that young mare into an insane bout of questioning and ramming her hoof into the space between her eyelids.
But she'll no longer live in the false hope that people will actually listen to her.
Why don't you try somebody else, Discord?
Yes, she was not photogenic anyway. Blended in too well with grass and tree and little green flutabies. Flutabies? Oh.
Oh, I know. Look, there's Big Macintosh. He's been trying to ask Cheerily to the spring hoedown for days, and he can't manage to get more than 1 word out.
Oh, me? Yes. Oh, young love. Very marketable.
Get that guy to say 2 words? Piece of cake.
This seems even less like a wise idea than the former scenario, sister. Sister?
Cake.
Hey, big guy. Yeah, you. Wow, my voice is squeaking.
Yep.
I hear you're looking for a little lady friend, eh? Can't find the words to tell her how you feel?
Well, it's really no wonder when he looks like that. Oh.
I'm afraid I have to agree. You're really a mess. First, that mane and yoke combo is much too 19th century. This tail here, what are we trying to say? Farmhand? No. We need a little more white. Perhaps a blonder mane? Oh, don't be afraid to curl and tussle it a bit more. And we're definitely fixing those hooves. Okay, what do you think? I'm Sweetie Belle.
he looks exactly like Prince Blueblood.
Oh, see there? You look like a prince. Now get out there. I'm already giving Disney enough material to sue, and we all know about Trigger Happy C&Ds now, don't we? Come on now, handsome. Just be yourself. And say 2 words so I can go home.
I was just trying to buy some new seeds.
Vogue! Strike a pose!
Nope.
Big Macintosh, wait!
All right, he said 2 words, even more than that, so I should get off for this good deeds training for a little longer, right? I agree. So glad we had this conversation.
Well, that went about as swimmingly as I anticipated.
I know. Perhaps you were right about this.
Bah! This is garbage! I have not one shot of usable film. I was promised magics.
But we can't just leave him to fester back into what he was.
Discord, wait, don't leave.
And why not? I'm ready to go back to tea now.
Discord, you weren't taking any of that seriously. They're just trying to help if you'd cooperate.
Now, I promised them long ago I would work for good. But I never said which good I intended. And right now, good is tea. So let's find some salt and...
Discord, you're not being a very good friend to me right now. The princesses are trying to help you make more friends like me. And you're making them look silly. Even Photo Finish is trying to help, and she likes helping herself, too. But you should still give it one more try. Please? For me?
Ugh, cavities from that. It's no wonder people pick you as favorite pony.
Favorite what?
Oh, nothing you know about. Ask Pinkie Pie later. Okay, fine. Look, see that purple pony over there?
Miss Punch?
Thank you kindly for your business. Remember, every cider cup comes with a big hug and something else I forget. Oh, I remember. It's... What happened? I feel like...
There. 1 ciderless punch bowl.
I'm free from that awful net of simple devil-made garbage.
I don't believe it. You cured Barry of her cider addiction? But not even Applejack's pulp-free blend could do that.
Yes, well, cider's a chaotic brew. It's easy enough to absorb back in.
At last, a good deed. Photographs. It will happen now. What? No! I need to go home. I need to cover up. I'm exposed. Don't hide from yourself, darling. I'm not hiding from myself. I'm hiding from you. Get away from me. I have to get to a confessional. I'm years overdue. I must photograph for the headlines. Do not move your muscle. Get away from me. Get away. On the page.
I can't believe he actually performed a good deed.
2, actually. I got rid of Picture Pony by having her chase the newfound nun.
I believe you owe me 10 bits.
Do not deceive, it was 5.
But like he said, sister, 2 good deeds.
So, am I done for the day, or are you still not satisfied?
Well, I doubt we could make you fix anything else today.
Good. Then I'm going back to tea. I'm in desperate need of some salt after all that.
Sugar!
No, salt. This yellow one's so sickeningly sweet, it would make anyone crave salt for their tea.
I'm sorry?
That's it.
Ta-da! Special round of applause for them.
Get in front of us.
Give them a round of applause.
Yeah, you guys can keep those. Yep.
Okay.
Good job.
So, after that, we do have some time. Would anybody like to ask us any questions? Okay? Just keep your hand raised and he'll take care of that.
It's muted.
It's muted? Oh. Well, when he fixes that, he'll take care of that. Pick whoever you want.
Okay. So has there ever been a line for any project that you guys have done that has been so ridiculous you find it really hard to say?
Oh, yeah.
Jen?
Jen?
Jen.
I think we're all talking about a project that I can't mention here.
We all know where you've been.
I think the implication speaks for itself.
Yeah, there definitely have been some lines that have been difficult to say.
Unrepeatable.
I don't know. There've also been like, you ever get those? I don't know if you guys have ever gotten those paragraph lines where it's all just one sentence.
Luna
and it's
is
a
the
paragraph.
queen of run-on sentences. Like, she goes on forever. Like, it's ridiculous. And with all the, like, these and thy and sister. Luna.
Or those lines with like dashes on every single word, and you're like, well, I can't breathe in any of these.
Yeah, breathing room is really important. Honestly, like I've never gotten one where I was laughing so hard I couldn't say it, except for Flutter High in Twilight the Unicorn, high voice Twilight or Fluttershy, where I have to go even higher. That's why I call it Flutter High because she's so high pitched.
Hey, Twilight! Hey, Twilight, wake up!
And oh man. It was a mixture of just laughing and this hurts my throat.
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
I don't know. I remember a fanfic reading I did once where Twilight had to do a bunch of ridiculous puns, and that was pretty funny.
In Twilight the Unicorn, when I sung Sugar Cube Basement, oh, when you're down and looking for some cheering up in his head, all that, I tried to do that all in one take, and being such a fast song, I messed up a lot. And so that was a lot of fun, but it was also, it was very funny, let's say. I should probably put the outtakes up at some point. But.
Well, most of my videos are really random, but probably the I'm Apple Bloom, I'm 6, and I'm a beauty queen made me laugh a lot.
I'm Apple Bloom, I'm 6, and I'm a beauty queen!
That made me laugh too much. Yeah.
All right. Yep. Next. Whoever.
Yeah, whatever works.
So, out of all the works that you guys have done, which one has been like the most memorable experience for you all?
Snowdrop.
Snowdrop. Honestly, because I mean, Snowdrop is my baby. Like I wrote it. We stayed up till like 3 a.m. every morning working on it at the end, and I don't know, she's just very special to me.
3 a.m. is an understatement.
Yeah, 3 a.m. is an understatement.
Ask this gentleman right here.
Shout out here.
That's our animator for Snowdrop in Silly Philly Studios, and he stayed up till like 6 a.m, 7 a.m. Yeah.
I mean, Silly Philly Studios, we've like been through a lot together, so like any project is like a big like to do, and it's all we talk about, and it's a lot of fun. But I mean, like a lot of projects are like that. If you get a good group of friends and stuff. Okay, next.
Mine's a mix between two. One of them's my own, which is I'm a princess. Are you a princess too? That was fun. And Picture Perfect Pony, because it was like the first big animation I was part of, and it's just amazing. I love it.
That one over there.
Yeah. The one all the way on the other side.
Playing ping pong.
Hello? All right. Yes, I do have a couple questions. One of them involves, I suppose I have a script of my own, and also about the voice acting thing. You said it's, well, I mean, how does one get the voice acting started? I mean, do you just find some people and start the project? I mean, I have a script that has a couple things. It's about, well, if you read it, would be funny. It's like you got White Swallow, Phobic Flyer, and all these, odd superheroes just in the universe. Well, if you read it, it's just a parody on heroes and some other stuff from the universe added.
So, are you trying to like get a project together, like start?
Well, yes, I have a few started, lyrical and otherwise.
So, are you asking how to recruit voice actors?
Well, I suppose recruiting would be good, like Rina-chan or some of the others.
Okay. The best way to recruit us is honestly to put auditions up on things like Voice Acting Alliance,
the
Equestria
daily
Daily,
roundups, yeah.
the daily roundups. We look at the nightly roundups a lot for different projects, and Voice Acting Alliance, just like she said, just put the auditions up, and people will flock to you.
Or like you can ask if you like see if there's like a specific person, like you can always feel free to like email them or something like that, or YouTube inbox them. So.
A few of them have been busy these days, so it's hard enough to just get one for my Nightmare Before Christmas parody, Seal of Celestia. It's basically based on kidnap Mr. Cindy Claus, like Seal of Celestia, lock her up your life, put her in a mailbox and turn off all her lights.
Well, I mean,
That sounds good,
there's a lot of us out there. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot. If you keep digging, you'll find someone.
What you should do is you should put it on Voice Acting Alliance, but send us a link. So if we do have time, we'll audition, and hopefully other people will.
A link to the audition on YouTube.
Yeah. Put
Yeah.
everything
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
All right, then. Thank you.
He's had his hand up for a very long time. The guy in the back with the guy who just went like this.
Actually, it's a sincere question. Like how some of the characters you said that it was all about mimicry. What about characters that don't have voices? How would you? Oh, your opinions on that? It was just that question.
Well, I think those characters are honestly more fun to voice because I don't have to focus as much on mimicry, which is very stressful. And when you have original characters, you can work with your own voice. Like Snowdrop, she didn't have a voice, so I am good at higher pitched voices, and I took the rasp that is in my natural voice, and
I took a little bit of Fluttershy in there, and I raised it up, and I added a little rasp in there, and that's all I had to do.
so you work in your own range, and you make up a voice for your own character. That's the best part.
You get to, whatever sounds right for the character.
Yeah. And sometimes it's fun to show off a range that people don't normally see. Like a lot of people, for example, know me for doing like a lower pitched voice, something like this.
But they don't know that I can also go right up here, and maybe way up here, or something like that.
You can just do whatever you want with it. It's it's a lot of fun to explore what you can do and put your abilities into that. That's a lot of fun.
And don't fall in love with a voice or something, because I mean, if you think a voice is perfect or whatever, and then you take it to your director and he doesn't like it, you have to come up with something else.
Work with other people.
Yeah, so you have to be able to work with other people, like Hannah just said. But yeah.
I'd say that if there's a design that you can look at for the character, like they've got a picture of him or something, a lot of times that will speak volumes about how the character is supposed to sound. Like Big Macintosh, of course, has a very kind of muscular build. He's got that very thick neck, so you can tell he's got a deeper voice, and he's Southern, so he's got to have the accent, and so just stuff like that. A lot of times when you see the design of the character, that can help you kind of design the voice a little bit, and you can add little quirks that they have, like different accents or maybe different ways that they pronounce consonants or vowels or whatever. Just come up with stuff that is your own and just make the character yours.
Yeah, just have fun with it.
Fun. Fun.
Yes. What have you done?
Fun.
Okay, I'd like to build off his last question about mimicry. Do you feel that can sometimes shoehorn you into a point you don't want to be in, or limit your production of original voices?
I personally don't think so, because the mimicry gives me practice with my own range to work within myself, and I know how my own voice works through that. When I'm practicing a voice that somebody else has already done, it's a good hint of whether I can actually do that voice or not, and that way I have it in my head for the future. Okay, my voice doesn't work this way, it works this way. I can change it to work the way I actually want it to go.
And sometimes with a character, you can do some variations on that voice. Like whether they, like in a script, say they have a certain personality twist. Like you have to mimic this character, but you have to add this personality twist. That's also a lot of fun. And, yeah, I totally lost my train of thought.
Choo choo.
A choo-choo friend is...
Oh yeah, but oh, that was wonderful. But mimicry, like you're still practicing acting, and it's also great practice to put a different voice to use while you're still acting. You're emulating an actor, but you're also putting your own twist to it. So I don't know if that makes any if I'm making any sense at all. But
In short, no, you're okay.
yeah.
That guy over there, he had his hand raised up. That guy, right?
That guy, that girl.
Disney
that guy.
pointing it over there, or that girl, or that guy, or yeah, him, sure.
Just
and then
pick
her after
somebody.
that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And we'll get the Tavi after that.
Can I grab it?
Hey guys.
Hi.
Now we all, I think all of us have a secret fascination with the voice actors that are, Rob Paulson, Tara Strong, John DiMaggio. Who are your favorites?
Gray Delisle. I love her. She's hilarious. There's a lot. Okay, someone else can go.
Is that like favorite in the pony community or just in general? Okay. Well, to be honest, I look up to people who I've seen on Voice Acting Alliance and stuff that have become professional now, like Christina V and Daniel McRae, and lots of people like that. Yeah, I look up to those people.
Man, I just have way too many favorite voice actors. I guess one of my original favorites is Jim Cummings because of how much stuff he's done, especially in Disney. I was pretty much raised entirely on Disney. But another favorite actor of mine, which it's partially for his voice, but unfortunately he doesn't do a whole ton of voice work, is Christopher Lee. He played Saruman in Lord of the Rings. He was Count Dooku in Star Wars prequels, the ones we don't talk about. And so, just people who I really look up to.
I don't have a whole ton, but my main one is Tara Strong. I've always loved her so much, and she's awesome. I mean, I just love her.
I love Gray Delisle, Azula. Lots of characters. Kristen Shaw is pretty good. She's Mabel. I think that's her. Yeah, I think I sounded that out right. Mabel.
Yeah.
From Gravity Falls.
Yeah, Mabel.
John DiMaggio is really cool. I don't know. I like them all. You name it. I love them.
Pony-wise, probably Tabitha's the one I look up to the most, just because her range is... I can't even describe her range. Like, it's incredible. But the two voice actors that really got me into voice acting would be Lucy Christian, who does a lot of different anime ADR dubbing, and Christina V actually got me into voice acting online. So without Christina, I wouldn't be here. So Christina V and Lucy, those are the two.
It's kind of complicated for me because when I was a kid, I didn't really watch a whole lot of cartoons, so I wasn't really... I know!
She didn't have a childhood, guys.
According to these guys, I never had a childhood, so...
Rugrats was it?
She's Canadian.
What?
No Rugrats?
No. Canadian, yeah! Woo! But I got into the voice acting scene when I was about 16, so I didn't start looking up voice actors until that point. So I'm technically still kind of new to the game, but I do look up to a lot of voice actors, even though I may not know their names. I just admire them to being able to get to where they are, and I've taken a lot of inspiration from people who are close to me. I'm taking inspiration from every single person sitting at this table here.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. I love you guys.
Okay, I think we have time for one or two more questions. And I know you had your question, so I want to ask the Tavi.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's Octavia right here.
Yeah.
When you just started out voice acting, how hard was it to get a job that worked? Like even in the fandom, because I've tried for two things and I've been either rejected or the thing completely fell apart. So how hard was that?
Are you talking about paid or anything?
Anything. Like
Okay.
Fandom will do.
Okay. I guess I'll start. I started voice acting on the internet when I was 15, and I used a really horrible headset, and I thought I was amazing, and my voice demo was 5 minutes long, and I thought I was getting every part in the world. I think I got maybe 1 part out of 50. Then I stopped for a couple years, and then I started again when Finding His Magic came around, and even then, I think I get maybe like 1 out of every 10 parts I try out for. You have to get used to rejection, and you also have to get used to, if you get a role, projects might not still happen. Anything can happen. A number of things happen. The 5 of us met through a project that did not happen. So that's how our studio came together. So you have to like adapt to what doesn't happen, and just you can use that as practice for next time.
Sorry if anyone. Okay, I'm just gonna take it. I think luck kind of has something to do with it because I auditioned on a whim with my laptop. I did not have a microphone. I was like stupid and auditioned for all the main 6 and thought I was like so good. Like I'm definitely gonna get these parts, and like I didn't get any of them. And this is for the project that Silly Philly kind of grew from. And then Zed actually was like, "Can you try Luna?" Because I don't know, like my natural voice kind of sounded like her already. And I was like, I mean, I guess, and like that's the part I ended up getting. So like it wasn't even like I didn't even audition for like the part that now like today is like my thing, you know. But yeah, I don't know. You just got to keep trying because something will come. Yeah, I'm done.
I don't really have anything to add.
You can do it.
Well, my first voice acting thing I did over the internet was actually a contest on this website called BehindTheVoiceActors.com. There was a little voice acting contest going on there, so I entered, and I actually did fairly well, but of course I didn't win. But, I got practice. I got good practice of going outside of my comfort zone, trying out new things, coming up with new voices, and eventually I became a brony actually right before the project that Silly Philly Studios eventually came about, and so that was actually the first pony thing I ever auditioned for, and thank goodness I actually got it. And so basically, I would say, of course, things aren't always going to work out. There are plenty of projects that even if you do make it for, they just don't work. But, that's just the thing. There are projects everywhere in this fandom, which is a really good thing about this fandom is that there are tons of creative people in there. There are a lot of good ideas going around. And it's just all about finding the right place and being lucky enough to see it through.
Yeah, it's all about contacts as well, and that's thank you. And that's for like in voice acting in general. I mean, I wouldn't have got my role in Dustin and Lizzie until if it wasn't for the fact that I had contacts that I knew from Voice Acting Alliance who have like got higher in the voice acting industry and stuff like that. And yeah, I can't remember where I was going. I was like, where?
I don't remember. So, I hate to say it, but I just looked at my clock and we're only going until 2:30 and it's 2:30 now.
But if anyone, like if you have questions, you can come up and talk to us.
Yeah, come up and talk to us, please.
We don't bite much.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
I love Tenacious D. I love it so much.
Can you see what
Thank you guys very much.